What's happening, YouTube? First day back to work. You think I would have done this video when I was off the last 3 days, but just never got around to it. So I'm doing the Sweaty Mailman 2025 National Recap. Whew! I picked the worst week to take off. I mean, it's not, I don't pick it, but it was so nice while I was on vacation outside. I come back home, my first day back to work, it's 85 degrees and humid again. Look at that, just a sweaty mess. Look at my sweaty hat, I love it. I have big sweat, man, it's my favorite hat. Anyways, national recap. I'm gonna go through the gifts from some people, some friends in the hobby, and then I'll go over the pickups and tell stories along the way, I'm sure. But I only have 3 pickups this year, and only 1 card was actually from the show. So it was some major pickups, though. I love them. So seeing Josh Reynolds, he hasn't made a video in gosh knows how long, but this was like I can't remember what these were, but this was like a cutout kind of Bart Starr, where it's got the fake signature on the front. And you can see on the back, it looks like a card. I'm not sure. I see these all the time. It looks like it's a card that has to be cut, obviously. They must have got it on the back of a box or something. But anyways, didn't have it. I've seen them many and many times. So that's an addition to the Bart Starr. I think it's the only addition to the Bart Starr PC this year. Spoiler alert. Then he got me a TTM of Sterling Sharp. Which reminds me, I have to look in my stuff, because when I was a kid, I got a Mark Lee autograph, and I think it's on his rookie card, but I have to look. I'll have to look. It's for Scott. So I forgot to look, but that reminded me of that. So Mickey gave me some Packer goodness. Nothing crazy, but we got like Josh Jacobs, no huddle, I think that is. I don't really recall. Future Stars, Spencer Torkelson. Marshawn Lloyd Green from Prism, rookie. It's like a green cracked ice. Don't ask me any of the parallels in on this, because I can't even follow the stuff that was from the 2000s, and that's only like 5 or 6 cards, most of those rainbows. A Jordan Love purple from Donruss. Is this? Oh, it's a press proof. There you go. Pretty nice. And a Malik Willis. He was our hero last year. He plays a whole different style than Jordan Love, so to have the Packers win both games that he played, it had to start. Kind of miraculous, because it was a totally different kind of offense. Dave, old Stotty boy Dave Stotts, gave me a little package. Look at this. Edgerrin Cooper, 18 out of 25 from National Treasures Collegiate. It's my first Edgerrin Cooper or anything. This one I really enjoy, but he's on the DL or on the IL. Rookie card autograph. These aren't numbered any which way, but from Archives. Parker Meadows, our center fielder. This guy can play some defense. He can range. Who needs right and left fielders when you got this guy out there? And this must be something bigger because he put it in a magnetic, so I have no idea about baseball products at all. But this is from Beam Team, Spencer Torkelson from Stadium Chrome, rookie. Having a pretty nice year this year. So Spencer Torkelson. And he gave me this one in that first package. This Jackson Jobe blue rookie, 30 out of 150. Then he was breaking some more stuff later on in the National. He pulled another one. He gave another one to me. He's number 74 out of 150. Like, what are the odds? So whenever I see these, I guess I'll just pick them up. Jackson Jobe Super Collector. By the way, my channel, I know, has been lacking. Look, there is this amount of stuff I haven't shown. I don't think I've shown any of this either. So those will be separate videos. So I can't do this in a national video. Yeah. Crazy prices. Okay, observations that I made almost in the first couple of days. It was just bombarded. Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning stuff all over the floor. People were buying that. Not as much as Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was just not being bought. People were afraid of it, and it was cheap. If you're a Peyton Manning guy, you could have got anything around there. I don't know why. I do not know. I think it's because Eli and Roethlisberger be in the Hall of Fame soon. But I've never seen so much Ben Roethlisberger and Eli Manning. It was kind of a little bit different because they were 2000. Both of those, their rookies were in 2004. So that's exactly the year I kind of got back into the hobby hardcore. So yeah, it was just, if you loved Eli Manning, you were finding it. And same with Ben Roethlisberger. You could find Peyton Manning, but just no one was buying it that I've seen. And it's not, this is just personal. Because you would go to see a case and you'd see the same stuff there. Later on in the week, you're just like, no one's buying Peyton? Don't know why. Okay. But anyways, that's my observation about card movement. It was no Bart Starr for me as far as pickups. I wanted to find one. That was my goal. And I found plenty of cards. It's just that I had them all. So, but I did pick up one card, and I'll save that because these first two cards have their story. So Marcus messaged me. This is the old Marcus Lambo Elite fan from the old days. He still comes to a football game with me every year, except for this year. But there's reasons behind that. So he wanted to sell some stuff, and I was obliged to buy it. I mean, I had one was an upgrade, and one was a card that just rarely shows up. And I'm going to show the rarely shows up card. It's going to need a little new mag because the mag is scratchy, but that's okay. I got plenty of those, but not numbered, but from, let's see, 2013. So they made this like a couple years after Super Bowl 45. Ooh, there's some glue or something up there. Holy man, like someone stuck something to it. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's a rare card. So 2013 Panini America. I think these were Father's Day packs. And so this is Super Bowl pylon of Aaron Rodgers. You just don't find. We couldn't even find an old listing or a comp for these. So super rare. And I think I gave him $200 for it, and I thought that was fair because we didn't really know what to put it as. I mean, the football pieces. There's cards like this with football pieces. Is the piece of football from the Super Bowl. Those go for $500-$600, but the pylons not as much, but still a very rare card. Not numbered in any which way, but they're very short printed. I haven't seen them. I don't even know anyone that owns one. I guess I do. There's some people that own these and hoard them. But I found an Aaron Rodgers pylon from the Super Bowl. And you can see the pylon right there. It's my second pylon card. So thanks, Marcus, for that. But this next one was the major purchase with Marcus. So going into the show, it's about a week before the show, before I kind of confirmed with Marcus that I'm buying this card from him. Which means I brought my other example and I sold that to a friend. So, but an upgrade from 2004, I believe, 2004 Donruss or Leaf certified materials autograph, game worn jersey, and it's authentic. And I've seen some of these cards where the autograph on the sticker is faded or runs off it really bad. But when you look at this one, it is banging. So numbered 73 out of 92. Now, if you know anything about fabric of the game, you already know who this is. But Reggie White jersey auto. I had a Prime Signatures one out of 92, and I sold that. This one cost me $1,400, and I was happy to pay it. You just don't find stuff like this on the floor out there. That's my other observation. Some of the stuff that I'm interested in, I'm very much in the minority now. It is ultra modern and vintage. The area, I mean, I have a specific area where I'm trying to collect in like the 90s, 2000s, and early 2010s, you know, and that stuff was in the minority. I don't know if it's because people like me and you and people that collect like me have been hoarding it. We have a lot of it. There just seems to be no interest in our stuff. When that changes and we have interest in our stuff again, it's going to take off, I think. Because I collected in an era where I think we were just so lucky. We didn't know any better. We thought game used was the norm, and that's what it was. So, yeah, it was very, very different. Looking for my stuff was one card here, one card there, when it used to be showcases full of them. Now it's just all ultra modern or vintage. It's just like all our stuff is not in cases, and that's why it says, because people like us are just hoarding it, and which is fine. I know some of the younger guys on Instagram that love the stuff I collect, and they go after it, but not many. It was a lot of color blasts, and I don't know how many downtowns and uptowns I could care less. You know, I didn't care about that stuff. I breezed right by that stuff. This time, this card was my only purchase. It was on a Thursday. I can't remember exactly if we just had, if Brad just picked up his stuff or not. Because if you haven't seen Brad's videos, then don't. I won't say anything, but I think Brad picked up a few bangers, and I went and got after or it just flip flopped. And this is actually first time I took it out of the team bag. I absolutely, when they pointed this card out to me where there was some other Merino stuff, I about died, because I've seen one of these cards before, and Amish Dave had one, and I'm sure he paid way less than I did, but I didn't care. You know, I was not walking away without it. From what year? 2012, I think. 2011, I'm sorry, give me a break. 2011 National Treasures, playoff National Treasures, which was one of my years, yeah. Greatest, it's just the greatest. 2000, the greatest, but it's a prime patch, and wait till you see this thing. I'm building it up. I'm going to tell you the numbering on it first, and see it. It totally was. This is a short print. This is a repaired uniform. This is absolutely everything that you want in a patch card. I paid $325 for it, and I was happy to pay it. It was marked at $350. So this was Thursday. This is my only card from the show, but it is a banging card. I couldn't believe it. Ray Nitschke patch out of 6. Prime, you can see Prime up there. Look at that repair. It's just, you know, when these players back then, they didn't get a new jersey every game. They repaired jerseys as long as they could keep them together and they didn't tear apart. They would repair them. So you could see this is a big number patch repair from, I don't know, or a letter patch. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. But it is gnarly. It has pubage all over the place. It is exactly what I want in a patch card. I don't think I have a patch this gosh darn nasty. This is, I saw it and I'm like, what we said at the show, the card will speak to you. And it did that many a times, you know, for the people I was with. The card, it just yelled at you to come get it. So I seen that and I could not pass it up. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So Ray Nitschke patch. Here's the back. Yeah, 2 out of 6. Wow. What a national. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Sunday was the only day it felt normal, because it felt like if we went back to the national about 2015, that was like the busiest day ever would be, and then the Sunday that happened here, which felt really relaxing. So, yeah, it was a madhouse. It was absolutely crazy. Stuff was moving everywhere. There was a few tables that were just, if you went home with the cards that you brought and didn't, it was your own fault, because their prices must have been way too high, because stuff was moving even at high prices. Wow. The hobby is alive. It's just, my stuff is super rare now. Who would have thunk? I think I only picked up maybe 3 or 4 Bart Stars this year, and it's August. So, but that's neither here nor there, because that's a good problem to have. So there was times where I was picking up 4 or 5 a month. Sometimes I had no choice, and I was just forking out cash. Now it's pretty relaxing. So when one comes around that I need, then that's the one I'll pay for. So at some point I will make a video of the other cards, and those were like since January almost, those pickups. So I mean, I don't collect a ton, but I got 2 stacks here of some quality stuff. So that's everything I got. The National was a whirlwind. Whew. I mean, I worked harder at the National. I felt more tired at the National than I do and I work outside and walk every day. The one thing I have to mention before I go, this is the first year I put a really nice set of insoles that I get from work that I use, and boy, did they make a world of difference on my feet. These insoles are really soft and cushy, and I walk miles in them every day, and I'm like, wow, these are really nice. And I put them in there in my regular shoes, and boy, yes, I was physically tired, but my legs didn't hurt nearly as much as they did in the previous years. So maybe I'm just slowing down. I'm an old man now. Look at all this white stuff in here. I can't believe it. Where's that kid that that first started these videos? He's gone. Well, thanks everybody for watching this long video. I know it's the National video, and you might watch through most of it. So thanks everybody for watching. Love you guys. Take care, and I hope to see you soon. Deuces.